Seacrest with you on LA's #1 hit music station. Bebe Rexha back in the house this morning with us.
Hi, Ryan. Hi, everybody.
Bebe. How you doing?
I'm wonderful.
It's great to see you at the Grammys.
Oh, yes. It was fun.
Did you have a good time?
I did, yeah.
You ended. I don't know if you heard on the next day on the talk show I was talking about you, and to me you ended up being like one of the highlights of the whole red carpet. Did you feel that way?
I don't know. I just felt like I get too nervous. I just want to get it over.
You do not get nervous.
Are you kidding me?
I never think you're nervous.
Yeah, you don't give off that vibe at all.
My feet sweat, like every part of my body that's not supposed to sweat.
Really?
Yeah, I have like boob sweat on my hands. I mean, my mom yells at me when she listens to these things. She's like, "Can't you just be like a lady?" And I'm like, I tell too much. Like,
how many interviews do you do when you do like a red carpet like that?
Carpet.
Like a lot, yeah.
Like
I
20?
mean, well, now we saved the best ones, like Ryan.
Now you can be selective.
Now you get to pick and choose.
Yeah. Before it's like you would be on the red carpet for 3. You got to take what you can get.
Right.
Right.
Before they had to hold the sign up.
You got to get your name out there. Now it's like I know people like on the red carpet, so they're like Bebe, and then if I see them, I'm like, oh, I gotta stop. Like that's rude because like I met them years ago, so I stop. I stop when I know them.
Yeah. Well, I got a heads up that Bebe Rexha was entering the carpet. Like, she's coming. So I was like on Bebe Rexha watch.
For sure. That was cool because, like, E followed me. And I, like, watched E growing up. So, they were doing, like, this whole thing where they followed me and stuff. And I had moments where I, like, was screaming and stuff. I was like, how did the Kardashians do it? Because I was like, Mom! Oh, sorry. I was, like, screaming and cursing. And then I, like, told the guy, the camera guy, I was like, yo, you got to shut the camera off right now, bro. Because this is not.
No, but the Kardashians let the camera roll on all of it. Like, they just let it roll. So there's, it's something that makes the show, some it doesn't.
If I let the camera roll, people would think I was, like, the most evil person that ever existed.
No, that's not true.
No, because, like, I just have no filter,
Well, you're just pretty candid. Like, you're very
honest,
right?
I have to work on that. Yeah. I have to work.
But that's good. That's what makes you you.
Yeah, I agree.
No, it's not. My mom's like, my mom's trying to teach me. She's like, you need to learn how to play the game. She's like, you never play the game. I'm like, I'd probably be further in my career if I played the game.
Is that what she wants?
I mean, she wants me to be real, but she just wants me to be a little bit more, what's the word?
Refined.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question? How are you at lunch? Like, if you have lunch with somebody, do you feel like you fill the time? Like, do you talk the whole time? Do you not like to talk? Are you social when you're not on stage?
Do I like to talk? Yes, I talk a lot. Yes, my team tells me. I went on a date and so the guy was like, where do you want to go for dinner? And I was like, I can't do that. That's like too much for me.
What, dinner's too much?
Yeah, it's too much. I was like, I'll do breakfast. And he's like, great. And then he's like, I got you. I was like, oh, no, I have to pick the place too. And he's like, okay, control freak much? I was like, no. I was like, I just know what I like. And then like we went to breakfast and I talked the whole time. But
did you ask him any questions about himself?
He owns a fashion line and he wanted to bring me to his place to get like free clothes. And I was like,
not that line. Yeah, why don't you come over to my pad where I can hook you up with the
but
prize
not
closet?
The store, not his. I'm not gonna go to his house. Ryan, get your mind out the gutter.
What? You're on a date with the guy. I thought I invited you over.
I'm thinking more he wants you to like post.
But
and
here's the
tag
bad
him on
thing.
Instagram.
Here's the bad thing about morning. I mean, I probably should be talking about my new song and stuff like that. But whatever.
We will. We'll get to it.
Okay, whatever. Here's the bad thing about going on a breakfast date is that I didn't think about this. Is that if it goes well, they want to spend the whole day with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
for
there's
sure.
no sundown.
He's like, let's go for a ride. Let's go by the beach. Let's stop at my store. Let's go to the studio. I was like, oh, no. I was like, no, this is not happening right now. But whereas like when it's a nighttime date, you could be like, oh my God, I'm so tired.
I have to get up.
I have an early morning.
But did it go well in general?
It went all right.
How are you meeting the guys? Because we talk about this quite a bit with ourselves.
Am I allowed to say? I don't know.
Yes. How do you meet guys?
Honestly, I have no luck with guys. So that's like, I actually had a tarot reader tell me, I had a tarot reader at my Halloween party. My mom's going to kill me because she doesn't believe in this stuff. But she was like, ask me a question. So I was like, okay, tell me about my career. She's like, great. Like everything was great. And then I was like, tell me about my love life. And then all the cards were about career. She's like, career. She's like,
that's okay.
She's like, you'll date around, you'll break some hearts, but you're not going to have love for the next 3 years. I was like,
because you're focused on.
And then when I was on tour with Katy Perry, she read all my star signs because she's like really big on that. And she's like, ooh, oh. And I'm like, what does that mean? She's like, you will never have your love. You'll never have love and your career at the same time.
Oh,
and I was like, that just broke
Sorry
my
to be the
heart.
bearer of news.
But I think she reads all that. I need to stop talking.
Proud of you for trying, though. Proud of you for getting out there.
Bebe Rexha is here. I have this song. I
Sorry.
want to hear a little bit more about Last Hurrah. I'm going to play it for you next. It's Kiss FM. Hang tight. And also Disneyland tickets and
I'll
that
take
track after this. Last Hurrah. Bebe Rexha, 102.7 Kiss FM. So sick and tired of all of it, but I'm going to do it one more time.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, like,
one more
okay,
round.
so the song was originally written because the co-writer, Lauren Christie, was eating a piece of chocolate cake, and she told her husband that she was not going to eat sugar anymore,
Right.
like after the New Year and stuff like that. So she went to go eat a piece of cake, and her husband's like, I thought you were on a diet. And she's like, this is my last hurrah. So she told me that. I was like, oh my God, that's me every day. I was like, we have to write a song about that.
It's so true, though.
It's good, but it's also, I feel bad because like my friends will send me videos of them eating chips, like, this is my last hurrah. And I'm like, I feel like I'm making people be bad, but let's be real, we all have.
It's so the fact that you can take the chocolate cake story and make that song out of it is your magic.
Yeah.
Well, because we're
Yes.
talking about drinking and smoking and lovers and like being done with people, but I'm like, okay, basically the song I wrote about chocolate cake.
But
So that was the chocolate cake you gave us on Valentine's Day. That was the connection to it. I love it.
Yes.
right. Now
Oh
you know.
yes. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yes, the one with the heart one.
Yeah.
My dad is not talking to me, by the way,
Why?
because he saw the music video and he said
Oh.
that it's unacceptable. So I had to go in and re-edit it.
Oh.
No, he made you go and change
Oh
it?
my goodness.
Are you kidding me? I have a rule with my family. If my grandma can't watch the video, it does not go. Like, you don't understand.
Well, what are her parameters?
I mean, just like yeah. I mean, she's cool. Like, she's a cool grandma. Like, I
But-
can curse in front of my grandma.
So what happened? It was like too
Oh, I'm
provocative.
No, my grandmother's cool. Like, come on. It's just like, like gyrating and stuff like that. Well, because like
she had a last hurrah in her
wait,
day.
I watched. So I was inspired by Like a Prayer by Madonna. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
That
of
video.
course,
Okay,
of
so that video was how many years ago? But still, like to this day, I did my own version of it, and my dad is very upset with it. There's a whole priest in there, and
Mhm.
Oh.
give him a look. He's pretty
Right.
hot.
Ah.
But
You-
we had to cut out.
You're
certain
walking
scenes.
up to the line.
So
of a
you're
lot of
gonna
things.
honor your dad in this?
No, I cut out a lot of things. My dad, I had to be respectful. Yeah, my uncles. It's like, you ever watch My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Yeah,
Those are my
that's-
uncles.
That's
like,
your family.
oh gosh, an Instagram post will go from my cousin to my other cousin to my uncle to my other uncle to my dad to me. It is like so scary. Like, it's like, I feel like, yeah, it's really scary.
Do you know, I hope that they'll all be watching, because coming up on the morning after the Oscars on the Oscar stage, Bebe Rexha is going to be performing with us, which is so
How
exciting.
dope is that, Ryan?
It's
I'm
That's
so
so
crazy.
excited.
amazing.
No, it's.
I've been practicing for you guys.
Have you? It's going to be your national TV debut of that song.
Yeah, I've been practicing with my band. We've been getting it right.
Yeah.
We've been trying to. We want to make sure it sounds like exactly like the record. Just putting in the work. So
Sure. And like literally hours before, up until midnight, and we're on at 6 a.m. I think, right? At midnight, the stars are there getting their Oscars. It's a really cool
How
thing
cool is
to be on the stage after. We're very excited to have you.
Aren't you giving a fan a free ticket or something?
Yes, we're having a fan spend the day with you, just like that date.
Oh.
They're gonna go. They're gonna go to the beach.
It's not
with you.
Tanya.
You guys have insurance for that or something?
We have tickets for you to go see Bebe Rexha do it live on the post-Oscar show and be
How
inside the Dolby
cool.
Theater.
Yeah,
That
congrats.
is dope.
This is your life, man. It's Kiss FM. Thanks, Bebe. Good to see you. Appreciate you
Bye.
coming in.